up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another The Bondy Blue Show, okay? I have hellified topics for you. But before we get into those topics, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I put out about 6 videos a week, you guys. I does this, all right? So I'm here to entertain you, let you know what's going on in the entertainment world, as well as ratchet television. People, I've just added 90 Day Fiance to my roster, so you guys should check out that video if you are into that show or you're just interested in whatever the ratchetry is. Okay, now I also want to let you guys know that I have started a credit repair business, and if you need help repairing your credit, if you have a credit score in the 3, 4, 5, 600s, get at me at my email, bondy.brittany@gmail.com. I'm also looking for people who would like to become agents with the company, and you can email me as well, and you put in the subject matter, agents. If you want to become an agent and make some extra money, okay, so you can help keep your life afloat like I'm trying to do, because we all out here struggling right now. So if you want to make that extra money, you put agent in the subject box in the email and email me. The email will be down below and I will have it on the screen, so you can pause this and email me right now if you want to fix your credit or be an agent, and you get to fix your credit as well if you want to be an agent. So make extra money and fix your credit. Come on now, like let's do this. All right, don't forget about Scentbird. I smell good, bitch, and I currently do with them Nest fragrances, boo. All right, don't forget about that. Get your 15% off of your first month subscription service to Scentbird, which also does makeup, candles, hand lotions, as well as the luxury perfumes that they sell and send out to you every month. So you guys hit that up, and don't forget about Omiyage hair care products and body butters, y'all, because I am serving it. Shout out to Amanda Sills, and also shout out to my girl www.shopsoapyluv.com. Y'all give my girl a go and get your soapy life together. All right, so now that I've sold you shit, let's get into said topics, okay? We talked about it last week. Kim Kardashian went to meet with Donald Trump so she can use some of her money and celebrity and her status to get Alice Marie Johnson clemency off of life in prison, because she's been in prison since 1997, okay, about 21 years for a non-violent drug offense. She went down in like a sweep of drug dealers, like back in 97. They all turned state's evidence against her and some other people, and she got life in prison and hadn't even killed anybody. It's utter ridiculousness. It's amazing to me how there are still so many people in jail for life for just selling drugs, okay? Especially when you look at how when the crack epidemic happened, oh, put them in jail. Something's wrong with them. They're criminals. Put them in jail. But now that middle America wants to get on dope because they can't get their prescriptions refilled like they want to, now all of a sudden we have an epidemic and we have to help. It's so funny to me how those two things have shown themselves. Like, it's just racial as fuck. Like, oh, because this drug looks black and Latino, we're gonna put everybody in jail. But this drug looks like middle America soccer mom who hurt her knee or her back, and now she's addicted to heroin because she couldn't get subscription pills anymore. Lord, prescription, not subscription, fucking it up, sorry. But you know what I'm saying. I just get upset when I think about that, because there's still people in jail like Alice Marie Johnson, and it took Kim Kardashian to go talk to the president in order to get her off of life in jail. That's ridiculous to me. It shouldn't take all of that. Now that you're making weed legal and all of that, y'all need to be letting everybody out of jail that y'all did that to, okay? You can't change the laws and forget about the people who you've thrown in jail and threw away the damn key for doing something you're now allowing your old people to do, like John Boehner, who just invested in a dispensary and weed company. Like, come on, bro, like, it's ridiculous. Anyway, shout out to Kim Kardashian for doing that and getting that woman out of jail. The video of her running up to her family, just the happiness in the interview, knowing that she doesn't have to spend another day in prison. I just want to send a special thank you to Kim Kardashian and President Trump for getting her clemency, because at the end of the day, I can't imagine what it was like to be that woman in her shoes. And I feel like whenever somebody is caged in that way, if you was gonna throw the key away and somebody, whether we like them or not, decided they wanted to help and get that person out, I can't do nothing but show gratitude about that, okay? I'm happy for that lady, and I'm happy for the spirit that she's retained over these years, because I feel like I would have lost my damn mind by now. Cardi B, our girl Cardi B is back in the news. Y'all know she been taking a break because she needed a break from social media and everybody that has something to say about every and anything that's going on in her life. Now, I had to take a break from her because I'm tired of her and her her sister responding to every broke basic bitch in their comments. Okay, like I understand, because I feel like I should be able to respond to people whenever I feel like it. But also we have to remember that when you're on such a large platform, and I might be on a small platform, but Cardi's on a large platform. You can't have time to be sitting up there arguing with all of these people who you don't know, who don't pay your bills every time they say something you don't like. So I just kind of felt like it was good for her to take a break, and I didn't want her to stress herself out while she was pregnant. Speaking of pregnancy, she was in the club this past week with Offset, and they were having a good time, and Offset is smoking some weed in the club and blows it into the air, and it goes directly into her face, and people went the fuck off, okay? Why are you letting him smoke that around you? Don't you care about your baby? And da-da-da-da-da. And Cardi B responded saying that, oh, now y'all want to care about my baby, but when people was trying to fight me in a store and y'all was in the comments talking about I deserved it, now everybody wants to worry about the welfare of my child? Fuck out of here. I feel like the video was a bad look, like, cause even I was like, damn, he blew weed smoke right in a pregnant woman's face. That just seems scary, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in real life, that's not gonna kill her baby. That's not gonna hurt her baby. Her baby's gonna be fine just because she was in the club and somebody blew smoke around her. She'll be okay. Like, the baby will be okay, she'll be okay. And I don't feel like we should be pressuring her to feel like, you know, oh, you need to change your life because you're a mom now. I don't like that. There are certain things that need to change. But if she wants to be in a club right now, as long as she's not drinking alcohol or smoking weed, I don't really, you know, I'm not about to act like that little secondhand smoke that passed in front of her is going to hurt her baby. So y'all leave Cardi B alone and let that fucking girl live. And Cardi B, stop responding to these stupid ass people, okay? And not everybody that felt some type of way about that smoke being blown in your face felt like it was okay for you to get harassed and attacked at that fucking mall. So stop associating everybody with the same bullshit, okay? People have certain things to say because everybody has an opinion like an asshole out here. You have an opinion and you was giving your opinion on Instagram before you got this big. So now, why is it this thing where when one group of people said some stupid shit to you, now it was everybody? Come on now. Come on now. Take a step back. Lil Wayne out here, Lil Louisiana, Lil Bud. Look. All right. So, finally, this situation between Lil Wayne and Cash Money and Baby has finally been settled. Y'all know they have been in court for a long time, and just this past week, Lil Wayne was finally granted his $8 million, so to speak. Really what happened was his lawyer put in to dismiss the case because apparently Baby must have came through and paid Lil Wayne $10+ million, which was everything he was owed to record the Carter 5 and the bonus on the back end of it, because they knew they would recoup the sales. Universal knew that they would get that money back, and finally they decided to just pay it. I'm glad that they finally gave him his money because this has been going on for too long, and y'all are wasting time and y'all are wasting money. He could have put this album out years ago and y'all could have had more albums since then. Lil Wayne has kind of like sat his ass down because of this situation, and I kind of feel like y'all have been fucking up the church's money, and now y'all finally want to decide. Y'all had this money years ago and he was making y'all more money years ago. So why wouldn't y'all have given him his money all of that time ago? Now y'all want to give it to him after all of these years of y'all going back in court? Like, I was just looking at the situation like if it was that simple, what took you so fucking long, okay? I don't know what it took for them to give him his money, but I am happy he got it, and I am looking forward to hearing the music, especially if there is not a lot of auto-tune on it. I am fucking over it, rappers. If you can't sing, if you cannot sing, please stop auto-tuning your terrible ass vocals on the record. And producers and engineers, tell these niggas this shit sucks. Tell them it sucks. So Beyonce and Jay-Z started the On the Run tour too, all right? And everybody was all excited because they did what they did last tour, which was had like a montage of the video when they got married, pictures of them, and pictures of Blue, pictures of Beyonce, and video of her when she was pregnant. And this time they did the same thing, but they showed when she was pregnant with her twins. They showed us the twin babies. They showed big pictures of her and Jay-Z holding the twins together, video of them renewing their vows, and the two babies were being held in a picture and somebody's bouncing them. They're so cute. And then it comes out that the two babies in the picture, not in the vow renewal video, are different. So they used fake babies for the photo shoot, and obviously their own home video had their real babies in it. And everybody was like, what the hell is going on? And I'm starting to feel like sometimes they do shit like this just so there'll be some type of buzz behind what's going on. It wasn't enough that everybody was excited that you had your tour coming back out, but now you're giving us new video and seeing the twins, which we haven't seen Rumi and Sir since that first photo shoot she put out, and then somebody leaked pictures of her like on vacation or something, and she got those pictures taken down. So we haven't really seen the baby. So we were gonna be excited either way. I don't understand why the pictures had to be fake baby, you know, like not their real babies, not fake babies, but not their babies, model babies. I don't understand why that had to happen. And it just makes me feel like sometimes y'all just want people to be paying attention more than they otherwise would. Because I was on Twitter and everybody was excited, but it didn't become a big deal until everybody was like, wait a goddamn minute. Them two babies in the pictures are not the two babies in the video. And nobody had figured it out until Beyonce's, I think one of her reps came out and said that the two babies in the picture weren't her babies. And it was like, then why did y'all do that? Like, you know what I mean? It confused me. It made me feel like y'all just always want us to be paying attention to y'all. Y'all couldn't just come out with the tour and be like, oh, look, we on tour. It had to be, oh, we on tour and we got fake babies playing our real babies, and then look at our real babies all in the same 5 seconds. Fuck out of here, Beyonce and Jay-Z. I don't know what y'all doing. And everybody else is saying how y'all gonna have a whole new tour and Beyonce ain't got no new music. And I'm like, so Issa Rae, our girl Issa Rae, always shouting and proud that she black and she proud. Okay, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Come on, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Look here. Look, don't get me into it. Some of y'all might not look. I don't want to get into it, all right? Because you know how you be knowing the words, but then because the words sound like words to other songs, you get it all fucked up. I might fuck around and start with James Brown and end up with DJ Clue. I don't want to mess it up. So yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. Issa Rae, fist pump of righteousness for the people and all of that. She was at the CFDA Fashion Awards, and Kim Kardashian was actually getting an award sitting, probably in one of the front row seats. All right. And Issa Rae had a joke. She was hosting. And her joke went as so. I'm about as fashionable as Kanye is black. Only when it's convenient. Oh, that hurt some feelings? That joke was my choice. Like slavery. I thought it was ingenious. I thought it was funny. I thought it was smart. I giggled. I felt warm and tingly on the inside. I enjoyed it, okay? I enjoy anybody that brings any type of eye roll, fuck shit, like just anybody that makes a negative comment about that shit that he said. Everybody has been talking about how, y'all was talking about cancel Kanye, but now y'all listening to his album. I didn't listen to his album. And when I came home and Lyric and Jermaine was in here listening to the shit, I said, not in my house, goddammit, okay? Not in my house, all right? I felt like JT and the 5 heartbeats at then, you're going to be listening to Flash in my house. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. 5 heartbeats, front center. You know what I'm saying? Like show you what some real music is, goddammit. Put on some old Kanye. I'm not listening to new Kanye. Fuck out of here. All right, if we have to listen to him at all. But I felt like my feelings hurt. I don't give a fuck about you, being bipolar. I have known many bipolar people that didn't say shit like that. Slavery was a fucking choice. I feel like everybody had an overall consensus that was not a choice by any means. But you know what? If y'all want to go and listen to his album and give him his money for his streams, I can't be mad at y'all. I just know I'm not a part of that group. And I just wanted to say that shit. I'm a part of the Issa Rae fuck Kanye group. That's the group I'm a part of. So I just wanted to talk about this to say that I was in the Issa Rae fuck Kanye group. Just wanted to let y'all know that's where I was at with it. Go ahead and comment down below. Tell me what group you in. You guys, the suicides. I will not act as if I have not contemplated suicide more than I should, but I've never went through with it because apparently African American women do not commit suicide that much. But Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain did this week. And I'm gonna have the, suicide prevention line number at the bottom of the screen because I feel like it's important to impress upon people that there is help, and that if you need help, it's so much better for you to dial a phone number and just see what can happen other than taking your life. especially the way Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain did it. They both were very successful, but I heard that Kate Spade was actually going through some issues and had sold her company. But mainly she was going through some issues in her marriage. She left a note. Both of them hung themselves, by the way, which I feel like is a very, very severe way of killing yourself. Like, y'all are both rich people, and you mean to tell me y'all couldn't find any drugs to, put y'all in a happy overdose? You had to hang yourselves? It's such a statement. And apparently there's been more celebrities in the past few years hanging themselves than usual. And I don't know whether some of this is suicide or some of this may be some conspiracy shit going on, because I heard that Anthony Bourdain, might have done some things that pissed some people off, and like Harvey Weinstein. And I'm just saying allegedly, that's what I heard. I don't try to believe conspiracy theories, but I don't never like to rule anything out when everybody's hanging themselves all of a sudden as if they can't just take some fucking pills and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It did seem odd to me. But if we're working off this as fact, I feel so terrible for both of them and for their families and for the people who had to find them. Kate Spade specifically, I'm sorry, like I was saying, she left a note. And in her note, it said to her 13-year-old daughter, "I love you always. This is not your fault. Ask Dad." And I instantly went to two places in my head. Either she's saying ask your dad because I've had mental issues and he can give you more insight, or your dad has been cheating on me, fucking over me, and I can't take it anymore in totality with everything else that's going on financially. If there were real financial issues still at this point, which I'm not sure of. All I know is there are things we go through in life, but you will never know if you get to the other side of it if you decide to take your own life. And you have to think about the people that you are leaving behind. Kate Spade specifically, because of her 13-year-old daughter, who is not going to be able to feel like it's not her fault. Even though you wrote that in your letter, she's always going to probably feel as if, why wasn't me being here enough? Why wasn't me being her daughter, seeing me get married, seeing me have children? Why wasn't that enough to keep her here? Why wasn't I enough to keep her here? And blaming the dad in so many words, I think also makes it even more difficult for her to be comforted by the only person she has left now that you've done this terribly selfish thing of hanging yourself. And I also heard that the husband might have been in the home, but she was found by the maid when she hung herself. So it's just a lot of things going on with this that bother me and that are disturbing to me. But ultimately, the thing of killing yourself disturbs me the most. And I said I felt this way before. I've had these thoughts. I've been on antidepressants. And I just want to say that on the other side of some of my very deep depressing times, I'm happy that I'm still here. I'm happy that I continue to live my life. I'm happy that even when I spiraled out of control, my family, the people around me, and just my sure will, in the Lord, pushed me through. And, I have a way more positive outlook on my life. I'm not working through fear anymore. I'm going to live my life and do the best I can to be happy with everything I have, even my small moments, my big moments, everything. And I refuse to let anybody make my life miserable. I'm just going to do the best I can to enjoy this one that I have. And I think that the whole part of the journey is the ups and downs. During the down times, we learn things that help us during our up times. And you have to remember that. So if you're going through something, you have to remember that you need to get help. You need to help yourself get out of it. You need to talk to people. And as a friend of people, if you're going through this, you need to listen. You need to inquire. Don't just ask them, do you feel like you're going to hurt yourself? Because sometimes people don't see killing themselves as hurting themselves. They see it as the answer. So do me a favor, and if you got friends that you feel like every now and again they might seem like something's going on that they may not want to bother you with, just give them some time. Give them some time and actually talk to them and see if there is something that you can do, and just let them know that you're there for them. And if you're a person that is going through depression, just remember that, man, troubles do not last always. Please believe me with this one. Please. And it's also about your mindset. Be active and be willing and be assertive with the way that you approach your life. If you want to be happy, you speak that into existence. You guys do not know the power behind, I don't know if you know the power behind manifestation. Manifestation. You guys do not know the power behind manifestation, okay? Some of y'all might. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying if you feel like that, you might not know that just your sheer will and you saying this is what's going to happen. I'm going to be like this. Today is going to be like this. I'm going to have a great day. You know, I'm going to look great. I'm going to, you know, like you have, and when they say fake it till you make it, it's not really fake it. It's say it out loud. Be assertive. Put it out there into the universe and watch the universe get the fuck up out your way and let whatever is meant for you happen. And most of the time, that is for the better of us all, you know? So I love y'all for anybody that's going through this. And, you know, I just want to say rest in peace, Kate, Spade, and Anthony Bourdain. And y'all Kenya Moore reveals her baby bump to the world. I was happy for her. Y'all know I have had my shit with Kenya. I don't really like Kenya when she's like this mean, bitchy, annoying person on the show. She has many times asserted herself into other people's relationship situations and crossed lines that I felt like grown-ass women with self-respect and self-esteem should not cross. Okay? But here we are today. She's married and she has her baby on the way. Wendy Williams talks about it on her show and says that she doesn't believe that Kenya is pregnant and it looks like a food baby. And I just wanted Wendy to shut the fuck up forever. Wendy, come on now. Come on now. I don't know what's been going on with Wendy these past, 2 seasons ever since she's been passing out and shit. But you sound stupid saying that. That girl is obviously pregnant. Kenya is a very in shape person. And for her to have any amount of sticking out of her stomach shows you that she's probably pregnant. Kenya don't have food babies. Like, it don't happen like that. Kenya works out all the time. Kenya has a fucking 6-pack. Kenya doesn't have a fupa, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like, what's happening here, Wendy? Are you hating? Especially as a woman who had such a hard time getting pregnant with her one son. I just sometimes feel like, where is your, I shouldn't say that because she probably is pregnant. Like, where is that? Where does that thought come into your mind? Why would you think that she was really up there faking a pregnancy with a baby bump, Wendy? If she wanted to continue to lie about being pregnant, we would have never seen any pictures of her, and then she would have said she had a miscarriage. Like, but to now show us a baby bump, shut the fuck up, Wendy. Congratulations, Kenya and her husband. I'm happy for Kenya, and I really hope that everything goes well with her pregnancy. She looks happy. I heard they took her peach away. Some people were telling me that wasn't true. That's what I read, that they took her peach away. They didn't say that she wasn't going to be on the show, but if they take your peach away, you fired, ho. All right? I don't know. We're going to have to wait to see when season 11 emerges, or at least when we see the trailer, we'll find out. But yeah, congratulations, Kenya. You look great. Shamartrez Monique Wissett. Okay, and this is a tale, young lady. This is a cautionary tale to you young ladies, okay? Now, look, hold up. What is her name? Shamartrez. They had Shamartrez out here as an Instagram thot. And Shamartrez let y'all know that she was not an Instagram thot. She was a hairdresser, all right? Now, let me tell y'all about Shamartrez. Future hit her up in her DM some months ago. He brought her out to Miami. They hung out in the studio, had a good time, did not have any type of sexual relations. Though, months passed since that Miami trip, and this past weekend, he invites her to come out to wherever he was. I think it might have been LA. I can't remember. Either way, he was like, won't you come out here? She said, okay, buy me a ticket. He said, I'll pay you back. You get your own ticket. So she paid $550 for a ticket. He paid for her hotel room. She shows up. He calls her and says, hey, make sure you have that lingerie popping. I'm on my way. And she says, I didn't bring any lingerie. I didn't think I was about to fuck you. And he says, okay, it's all good. Hangs up the phone. The next morning, she gets up, goes to breakfast, comes back, finds that her door is locked. Her ass has been checked out. She gets another hotel room because from her mouth, she ain't never been stranded. She ain't never been broken. She always had the funds, okay? But she was pissed off that he did her like that, so she wanted to put him on blast. His reps have not responded. And also, apparently, his baby moms had called her asking her who she was, and she just hung up the phone. And then after the story came out, baby moms DM'd her and told her she was sorry that happened to her. This is my thoughts on it though. Shamartrez, girl, I don't know how old you are, but I don't know what you thought. Okay, I don't know what you thought you were getting on a plane and going to a hotel room to go do. I know you didn't have sex with him the first time, and that's because that was him trying to see about you, trying to smell, trying to see what it looked like. in person, because pictures on Instagram can be very deceiving. So he wanted to see it in person. He saw it in person. Y'all have been talking, and now he wants that box. And you mean to tell me you had no idea whatsoever that he was going to want to fuck you when you showed up? You sound immature to me. In the interview that she did, she sounded smarter than the average fifth grader. But if you thought he wasn't expecting that puss, I don't know how smart you think you are, ma'am. Okay? I just feel like anytime a rapper named Future, who has been proven to be a dog-ass dude by his ex, Sierra. I mean, I know y'all think that Sierra has the problem, but Future has shown himself to be a fuckboy time and time again. So why you thought that paying for your own plane ticket to get out there was a smart idea baffles me. I would have been like, nah, nigga, you rich. Either pay for my ticket or I ain't coming. Okay? And I also, if I'm getting on a plane to go see somebody, I'm probably expecting to fuck them. I'm just telling you. I'm probably expecting to poke a hole in a condom and make sure I got a paycheck for the next 18 years if I'm going to be living my life like that. Okay? I'm just saying, I don't know how you think you can be a reserved, respectable woman hitting up, him hitting you up, and then you deciding to fly all over the country to go see him and don't expect to put out no poontang. I'm just confused. I was just confused because in my mind, I'm like, yeah, he's trying to fuck you. Anytime he's trying to hit you up and inviting you out somewhere, he's trying to fuck. Child. She said she was just trying to get even with him. And I just felt like it's just a continuation of females acting like they don't know how ignorant these men are. I'm just saying, Future ignorant as fuck for that. He was wrong as shit. I just felt like, women should know better because these men all have the same party line. They all do the same shit. They all fuck boys. The Futures of the world. You can see them when they coming. All right. Sometimes you can't see them, but you can learn. All right. You can learn because they have isms. I think I'm, the head of the universe. All right. I'm going to tell you to pay for a ticket to come see me. All right. Oh, you not giving me the box? You have a blessed day, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to say it all nice, but then didn't tell you that he was checking your ass out the hotel. Okay. So but he's a fuckboy. Absolute, utter fuckboy. Thanks, Future. Anyway, you guys, that was basically everything that I had to talk about. I hope y'all enjoyed this week's episode of the Bondy Blue Show. Please don't forget to check down in my description box for all of my links, my Patreon account, my email for MF and advice. And don't forget about my new credit repair services. Y'all check that out as well. Send me your emails. Don't forget in the subject box, put agents if you want to make some extra money, and put credit repair if you want to just repair your credit. Looking for y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Bye.